Hey everyone, good evening. I hope I'm audible. Hey Shivani, good evening. And what about the West? Not audible to the rest of my team, to the rest of the participants, huh? Okay, let me repeat. Hey team, hey everyone, a very good evening to all of you who are present today. I hope I am clearly audible as well as visible to you. Can you also confirm while greeting me? Only and only Shivani's message I have received up until now. Okay, yes. Okay, today Gaurav is also a student. It wasn't for you, Gaurav. Welcome, sir. Thank you. Come on, students. Only two people are attending my today's lecture. What about the West? Hmm? Still asleep? Okay. So, Yashnavi is saying, hello, sir. Hello, Yashnavi. Hey, Lovepreet. Good evening. I'm doing great. How are you all? Hey, Shravari. Good evening. So, shall we begin the session or shall we wait for your friends? Good evening, Yashnavi. What do you think? Should we wait for the other participants to join or should we begin the session as of now? What are your thoughts, team? What do you think? What should we do in this situation, in this scenario? Any suggestions, team? Lavpreet, Shivani, Purushotoshaman. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. Should I just call you Aman, if that's fine? So, welcome all of you to the Honeywell Future Skill Set program. I believe this is not the first lecture for any of us. Is that correct? Or is it the first lecture that we are attending today? Is that so, or is this not the first lecture, a continuation lecture? Of course, CSR initiative by Honeywell and implemented by Bharat Cares. Absolutely correct. Okay, Raksha is saying it's a continuation. Okay. So, a bit about the program that we already know, empowering over 2 lakh youth for the future ready skills so that all of you can get a job, be successful, create an impact in the society, and also be famous. Who knows? So, session hygiene rules. I believe this is clear to all of us. Only one rule that is not being followed here. That is being interactive, participating in the chat box. I can't see much participation today. So until and unless I can see a big yes from all of you, we won't begin the today's session then. So be active, participate, engage. Give me a big yes in the chat box. Come on. I will give you 1 minute to do it. Shravari is saying yes. Okay. Yes, again. Sneha is also saying yes, sir. Okay, perfect then. I believe now we can proceed. So, this is the agenda for today's session. How many of us already know what social engineering is? Any idea? What do we understand by the term social engineering? Any guesses? Any idea? Any thoughts? I believe we did cover social engineering in brief, not in detail. In brief, in the orientation session, that was the very first one. So how many of us still remember what social engineering is? No idea, team? Just give me a yes or no if you remember something about social engineering in the chat box itself, of course. Whosoever is messaging Gaurav sir or someone else, I won't be able to see. So you need to message Mr. Anmol or Anmol sir. Lovepreet is saying cyber attacks. Yes, that is somewhat associated with social engineering, but it is not attacks on cyber. Yes, phishing, smishing, wishing, correct. So I believe you will able to help me, Lovepreet, with your other friends as well. Then comes cryptography. Okay, we got a reply from Yashnavi. Social engineering is the psychological manipulation of people, correct? So, what we are trying to do? We are trying to hack the human mind into performing actions so that the people provide confidential information such as passwords or financial data. Mukesh is saying, sir, baseline link. We haven't reached the baseline slide yet. So we'll have to wait a bit, Mukesh, okay? We'll share it with you once we are on that slide. Don't worry, you are not late. So, what is cryptography? Any idea, team? What do we understand? Again, this is a topic that has been briefly covered just a bit. I would say just 5% in the orientation session itself. So, any idea? What do we understand by the term cryptography? We'll give you a minute to gather your thoughts and let me know in the chat box. Don't copy paste from Google, that's not a good idea, not AI as well. Just type it in your language, in your words. Converting plain text into ciphertext. Yes, Navi. Yes, Navi. Okay. And what about the West? What about the West? Any idea? What is cryptography? At least give me no, sir, if you don't know anything about it. You have to participate. Okay, no. And what about the West? In the maybe thought, sir, you are the one who is checking the session. You should tell us why you are asking the questions from us. Is that so, team? I hope nobody is thinking like that. Protecting information, right, Mukesh? So we are going to cover all these plus lots and lots of practicals and, of course, some quizzes and questions. So the next slide is going to be the recap. So, what are the topics that we covered in the previous session. Who is going to tell me all the topics that we have already covered in the previous session? Why am I asking this question? The reason is because I don't remember. I don't know what we covered in the previous session, and revision is a must. So it's totally up to you to help me revise the topics that we covered in the previous session. So who is going to tell me? I'm waiting for your responses, or should I say, eagerly waiting for your responses. Let's see who will be the first person to help me revise the topics that are covered in the previous session. Lovepreet is saying malware and its types. Okay, let's mention is malware and the types of malware. So there were many. Neha is saying we covered OWASP top 10. Then comes the different type of malware. Some of them Sneha has already mentioned, including Trojan, virus, bomb, perfect. Some of them that we covered in the previous session. What else? Web application. Okay. We did cover a bit about web application as well. Introduction to malware. That is right. You are saying malware, effect of malware, types of malware, web application of AS top 10. So were these all the topics that we can remember that we covered from the previous session? Is that so? Or were there any other topics that we covered? Okay, so the complete list of our top 10 has been sent by Vivo. Vivo Y 2022. So I believe 2022 is the model of your phone. Yes, there were multiple, including broken access control, cryptographic failures, injection, insecure design, security, misconfiguration, vulnerable and outdated components, identification and authentication failures. What else? Software and data integrity failures, security logging monitoring, and server-side request forgery. So those were all of the vast top 10. So I believe these were all the topics. Just give me a yes or no in the chat box. Were these all the topics that we covered in the previous session? Okay, yes. Websites like Virus Total, Google Safe Browsing to check devices and emails and apps whether or not they are safe. Correct? So we also covered multiple tools, including Virus Total and Google Safe Browsing. Okay, perfect. So I believe these were all the topics that we covered in the previous session. Great work, team. Very well done. Now that the recap has been successfully completed, here comes the QR code. And for our one and only Mukesh, who said, Sir, please send the baseline form in advance. We'll share it with everyone in the chat box itself. 5 minutes timer, let us say, so that we all have ample of time to complete it. So once done, mention in the chat box That yes, sir, Google form has been successfully completed. How to scan the QR code? Use Google Lens. If you have an old phone, you can use Google Lens. Download it from the Play Store or the App Store. Scan the QR code and then you will able to fill the form. For all those who are using the latest models, what they can do is just scan from their camera itself. Okay, Shubham, got your message. Okay, Manish, well done. So two students out of 50 participants has already completed and filled the form. Let's wait for the others as well. Okay, Mukesh, great job. Okay, Lovepreet, that's nice. Okay, Vivo, great work. Everybody is also saying Jen. Manish has already done. Kashitosh Aman has completed as well. Yashnavi is saying done as well. Okay. So eight students or eight participants out of 50 have already filled in the QR code waiting for the West. That's a good question, Mukesh. So not in specific, no, you will get the certification. After that, there are of course many opportunities regarding the same. Okay, Raksha, great work, Jyoti. Okay, Shanu as well. So 10 students out of 50 have completed filling up the Google form. We'll be waiting another 1 minute 40 seconds maximum. So for those who would be unable to, and unfortunately, we'll be moving to the next slide. So hurry up because after this we are going to test how fast and smart are you. Okay, Raksha, no worries. Just over a minute left, team. Then we'll be forced to move to the next slide. Give me 1 more minute. Nope, not getting 1 more minute. I completed my Google account, Google form. Okay, Palak, well done. T minus 20 seconds remaining. And the time is up. So I hope everyone was able to fill the form. because now we are proceeding to the next slide. So here is the question to all of you. How fast and smart do you think you are? So on the scale of 0 to 10, of course, 10 being the highest, and 0, of course, is the lowest. Let's see how smart, fast, confident are we. Shubham is saying 8 out of 10. Ranu is saying 5. Okay. And what about the West? How fast and smart do you think you are? Yashnavi is saying 7, so decent enough. Okay. और बाकी लोगों का क्या बना? मेरी बाकी टीम. How fast and smart are you? Reply in the chat box. Come on. Waiting for all your replies. So by default, whosoever is not messaging, I will believe they are in negative. They are too scared to answer in the chat box. Okay. 6 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9.99. Okay. Charan, 7. Okay then. So let's begin today's quiz. Can someone help me what to do here? There are no rules, there are no instructions. What should I do? There is no specific timer. As soon as we figure out what to do with these words here, we can proceed. Okay, Shubham is saying we have to rearrange the alphabets to get a correct word. Yes, Shubham, you are absolutely right. So let's begin with the first word. I can see some of the answers. Yes, Sneha. Rearrange the words or jumbled words. Spot on. So let's see. The first word has already been decoded. Let's see. Can every one of you decode the first word? Okay. The first word is social engineering. Correct? Social engineering. The first one has been decoded. Yes, we did jumble words in the previous session, so I just leveled up the difficulty. Jyoti, tell me second, not second last. Let's follow the order. Yes, Navi, you as well. The second one. Okay. So I believe the second word has been decoded as well. Penetration testing. So the second word was also decoded. Now we can focus upon the third one. Third one is easier, is on the easier side. Yes, for all those who said smartphone were absolutely correct. It's absolutely fine, Shravri. I got you. This meeting is being transcribed perfect. So the first one has been done, second as well, third also completed. Now on the fourth one. Yes, great work. Fourth one is in fact network. Well done. Now coming on to a bit difficult one. What is the solution of the fifth one? Hmm. सर इस बार तो बहुत ही कठिन प्रश्न आए हैं सर बहुत मुश्किल हो रही है रियली डिफिकल्ट हाँ we have no answers for the fifth one. Okay, the fifth one is really tough. Not the sixth one, fifth one. Here, don't rush. Here we have the answer of the fifth one as well. Insider threat. Absolutely nailed it. Now we can focus upon the sixth one. Sixth one is interesting. Many of you have already given their answers for the sixth one. That is data breach. So the sixth one has been successfully completed. On to the seventh one. Yes, the majority of you are once again correct. The seventh one is in fact cyber security. Well done. Coming on to the eighth one. I have no idea eighth one. What it is. Mm-hmm. Eighth one. The answer is power bank. Absolutely. This was the word to confuse you. Two more to go. Ninth and tenth. Yes, Shavari, not maybe. The ninth one is, just write it in the chat box. Communication, correct. Left with a huge one. Any guesses, team? What's the last one? Mm-hmm. 10th is, in fact, information security. Yes, all of you are absolutely correct. Information security, yes. So, Jyoti, I hope you also got it now. Dash security. It is information. So, let's also check the answers as well. The one that we were able to figure out. So, here are the answers of the previous slide. So how many marks did you score? Just mention in the chat box and send it to me. How many words were you able to figure out? One, two, five, seven, maybe all of them? How many were we able to figure out as an individual? Neha is saying 9 words. That's great. Shana is also saying 9. Shravar is also saying 9. Which was the word that you weren't able to figure out? Everyone is saying 9. Which word weren't able to guess? You weren't able to guess. But great work, team. Penetration testing inside a thread. Okay. So we helped each other out. Rina is saying 7 words. Okay. Mhm. So now that is clear. Let's focus upon IoT security. There is nothing written under IoT security. What does that mean? It means that it is a question for all of you. What is IoT security? Or should I ask, what is the full form of IoT is? Would someone here able to tell? What do we understand by the term IoT? Any idea regarding the full form? What is IoT? Okay, Vivo has given the answer. What about the West? Yes. IoT means Internet of Things. Okay. So what are these Internet of Things? Things. Internet. How can we combine them together? Any idea? How should we combine both of these two terms together? That's a great question. Oh, a random hint appeared. I don't know from where. Devices which use or connect to internet. Okay. Devices that are connected to the internet are known as IoT. Okay. If it is that simple, can you help me figure out that are your IoT devices listening to you right now? If it is that simple, if IoT devices are the devices that are connected to each other through internet. So if I say, hey Siri, or I say, okay Google, or Alexa, do you think your smart speakers, your mobile phones will reply to any of them? Yes. So, how did those IoT devices know that we were calling them? That means those devices are actively listening to our convo. Whatever we are speaking, they are like the spy continuously hearing everything. Is that right or is that wrong? Are they 24/7 listening to what you are speaking, what you are hearing? Right. And what should we do to avoid that? How can we make sure our devices are not continuously listening to us? What is the solution then? Turn off the permission, restrict the permissions. Absolutely. So now that we know what IoT devices are, how they are continuously listening to us. So can we figure this out in the next slide? That is an image of, I believe it's a really great looking house. So how many IoT devices can we spot here? Seems difficult. So can someone help me figuring out the IoT devices that are mentioned in the picture that is shown on your screen right now? No answers. That means it is really difficult. Let's see what the first answer is going to be. Hmm, any IoT devices? I can't see any IoT devices. Where are those? Okay, Shravri has messaged on the table. On the table, there are multiple objects, Shravri. Which one are you pointing to? Which specific device you are talking about, Shravri? Okay, Vivo is saying room temperature. Okay, on the left corner, thermostat. Let's point it as number one. Shravri is saying the black one. This one? But I don't think this is the IoT device. Front down. Can you name the device? Can you name the device, Shravri, you are speaking about? Jyoti, yes, TV. TV is also considered as an IoT device. Reason? It can connect with the internet. Only two devices up until now we were able to figure out. So Shravri is correct. There is a smart speaker here. Let's mark it number three. So we were able to figure out three IoT devices up until now. Black speakers on the table. Oh yeah, this one, the smart speaker. Already done. Any other items that we can see? Okay. Charan is saying console. Oh, this one. Interesting. Even this can be connected to the internet. Let us say this is PS5. I believe all of us want that. Smart light and fan. Correct. I can't see a fan though. Hmm. I can't see a fan, but definitely I can see multiple lights here. Let's give let's give them a number as well. Yes, lights has been done. Tablet beside the speaker. Tablet beside the speaker. Let me see. Oh, this one. The one below. Correct. Even that is an IoT device. Smart lighting already done. Turning on and off the lights. Yes, Sneha, already done. Manish is saying PS5, yes. Already taken care of it. Smart roof. Hmm. Let's not consider smart roof. What else? Is that it? Were those all the devices that we were able to find? Just give me a yes or a no. Or are we missing a device here? Look carefully for the devices. Smart window. Hmm. Okay. Can be not. But there is also a speaker below. Now, if this speaker connects through Bluetooth, then it is not going to be considered under an IoT device. But if it can connect with internet, definitely it is going to be an IoT device. So I hope now you were able to figure out, first of all, what IoT devices are. Any devices that can connect with the internet. And in your normal household, these were some of the items that we would have missed out. So I hope now we are clear what exactly IoT devices are. Just give me a yes or no in the chat box. Yes, sir. Okay, Shravari. Charan, Vivo, Sneha. Okay. All of us giving a big yes. Perfect. Reena is also saying a yes. So let's try to hack the brain. What do you think? Will I be able to hack your brain? Yes or no? Will I be able to hack your brain? Will I be able to perform an attack on your human brain? What do you think? Will that be possible? Or will that be suspicious? Something to be concerned about. Shivan is saying, sir, maybe, maybe not. Okay, so there would be 5 tasks that are going to be assigned to you. The first one is think of a number between 1 to 10. And of course, don't type it in the chat box. Just let me know when the step 1 is completed. Just think of any number between 1 and 10 and don't write it in the chat box. Done? Yes or no? Okay, I will assume that you guys are busy thinking of a number, so you are not able to type right now. Okay. Then multiply the number by 2. So whatever the number was between 1 and 10, you need to multiply it by 2. Can you repeat the question? Raksha, these are the tasks that we need to follow. The first one is think of a number between 1 and 10. Then you need to multiply it by 2. So I hope up until now it is clear by everyone. Yes. Then add number 6 to it. So whatever your number was, you will have to multiply it by 2 first and then add 6 to it. Then, yes or no? Okay, so we multiplied the number and also added 6. Now we'll divide the number by 2. Just let me know once it is done. Okay, all of us has done. Okay, the last is subtract your original number with the number you had. So think of a number between 1 and 10, multiply it by 2, add 6, divide it by 2, and then subtract your original number from it. So I hope everybody was able to complete the tasks. Now, what was the final number that you got? Just mention in the chat box and I will be able to guess it. So, let me predict. The number which everyone was able to get was 3. Let me check the chat box. How many of us? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3, correct. Yes, sir, right. So what did just happen? Yes, Shanu. 3. Correct, Shivani. Absolutely right. Final answer 3. Yes. So how were we able to do it? Any idea? Did we hack the brain? Or was it just a simple math trick? No, of course, it is not that simple to hack the brain. But just how amazed you were right now that how was Sir able to predict that number that too so easily? Mind game, yes. It's a math trick. Correct. So how do hackers do it? They do something along the lines of this point. Ever heard these terms? Fear, urgency, emotion, trust, curiosity, authority. Ever experienced somebody trying to say that your bank account is going to be hacked or your loved ones are in danger? Okay, Gaurav. So, ever experienced it? Here, the first one being you are going to be hacked. Your loved one has been part of a accident, creating urgency that within 5 minutes, if you don't come, the person is going to die. Or within 2 minutes, if you don't click on this specific link, then your account will be permanently closed. Then comes emotion. Maybe the other person starts to cry, starts to beg you that please, it's a humble request. Try to gain your trust. Whenever you pick up the call, hello, who is this? And the other person says, I'm your friend. I am the teacher who was teaching you for the last couple of weeks, last couple of days. So please trust me. I am your friend. I am your trainer, your teacher. Then comes curiosity. Do you think what is behind that QR code? Or do you have any idea what happened? If you click on this link, you are going to get a surprise. And lastly, authority. I am the CEO of this company. You will be fired. Or I am the principal of the school. If you don't do this, then you are going to be expelled. Got it? I hope that is clear. That is known as authority. Video वाला भाई. So could be CEO, could be principal. So I hope the human mind is cleared. Have you ever experienced this? Ever experienced somebody trying to hack you? Okay, that is great, Shavari. But if something along the lines of the human mind that we studied right now happens in the future, now we are going to be prepared. I hope it is clear how the hackers will try to create fear, urgency, emotion, trust, curiosity, and even authority inside your brain. Just give me a quick yes or a no in the chat box and let me know if everything is clear or not. Okay, Raksha is saying yes. What about the rest? Yes, sir. Rina is saying yes as well. Okay, then we can proceed to the next slide. So these are the types of all the social engineering attacks. So can someone help me with the first few? In the beginning of the session, somebody was saying that yes, we already know about this. So let's begin with the first one. That is phishing. This word is closely similar to this. Are both these terms same? Phishing, phishing. I believe these are same, right? What do you think? Are the first two words same? Are their pronunciation same? Or is their meaning same as well? What do you think? Sir, this is very confusing. We have no idea. Even I don't have any idea. So help me out. Are the first two words same or not? Waiting for your reply, team. Turn is saying no. Sneha is saying, I guess pronunciation is the same, sir. What about the meaning? Why are they both different? That is the main question. Any guesses? So this will be the phishing number two. This will be the phishing number one. Phishing number two means catching the fish. Whereas number one is email, a email that is used to trick the users. I hope the first one is clear. What do we understand by the term phishing? Just give me a quick yes or no in the chat box because this is something that we already covered in the first orientation session. Yes or no, team? Okay, Pashutosh, Avan. Second is smishing. Now again, we are definitely trying to trick the user, but smishing means from SMS, phishing from voice. So those were the first three, or should I say, the easier one. Phishing, smishing, and wishing. So up until now, I hope everything is clear. How the hackers do it, how they try to hack your mind, and what are the means how they can send you that phishing link. Then comes whaling. That means targeting someone with a hefty bank account. For all those who don't know what a whale is one of the largest animal that is inside the sea. So it's a huge one. So in cybersecurity terminology, we use this term for referring to someone having a big bank account, or should I say wealthy. So like CEOs, like your principals, the founders of the company, and so on. Then comes tailgating. Let me erase the above one so that we have space to focus upon the next. Tailgating. What does that mean? It means, let us say you are trying to enter a door. You swiped your ID card and you were trying to enter that door. But behind you, there was another person who followed along with you. That is known as tailgating. And last but not the least is shoulder surfing. What does that mean? It means there is a person looking over your shoulder into your phone. Now, maybe you were entering the password of your phone at that specific time. Now, this person will be able to see it, and that is known as shoulder surfing. So, I hope all the terms inside social engineering is clear. Just give me a quick yes or a no. Or if you want, take a moment to think, a bit of time to digest everything. Okay, so only one student is saying that yes, it is clear. That is Shravari. Sharvari. I hope I'm not pronouncing your name wrong. Let's wait for the others as well. Okay, sir, Yash now is saying, sir, could you repeat the last two terms? Of course I can. Tailgating means, let us say you were trying to enter a door. You scanned your QR code or you entered the pin here and you were going inside. But there was another person just behind you, following you, and without scanning, without entering that password, he or she also entered into that specific door. That is tailgating. Shoulder surfing, on the other hand, is a person looking over your shoulder. and peeping in your mobile phone. Maybe when you write the password, he or she now knows it. That is what we understand by the term shoulder surfing. So I hope now both of them are clear. Tailgating and shoulder surfing has been successfully explained again. Yes, sir. Raksha, Yashnavi, thank you, sir. Okay. What about the West? Okay, perfect. Yes, sir. Oh, do you want to experience the attack? Not the quiz this time, but actually how a phishing attack happens from the perspective of a hacker. How many of us wants to see? Hmm? Okay, Charan is saying me. And what about the West? Yes, I want to see. But please, it is for educational purposes only. Never try this to actually hack someone, okay? So first of all, what do we need? We need Kali Linux. So this is something I believe is installed in all of our systems. Right or wrong? Yes or no? Yes, sir. So want to do it parallelly, side by side, as I am performing it? Okay, yes. Yes, sir. So I will give you a moment to start your Kali Linux machine and let me know once the machine is activated. My machine looks something like this. Okay, here it is. Just let me know once you have loaded your Kali Linux machine as well. In the meantime, I will give you the documentation as well. Let's just say I want to create a document. Hmm, Z Fisher is going to be the name of the tool. Should not start and end with a space. Okay, create. Just take a moment and let me know once we are good to go. The first task for you would be to install the Z Fisher. So it will look something like this. Installing Z Fisher. Just write it in the chat box once we are done with it. Once everyone has opened their Kali Linux. In the meantime, I will prepare some short notes for you so you can just straight away copy and paste it. Second would be go to the folder, then giving a executable permission, chmod, perfect. Then writing bash c fisher like this. Let me copy and paste this in your chat box as well. Can I know how many of you are actually trying to do it side by side? Oops, it was just listen. How many of us are actually doing it side by side so I know whom am I waiting for? Just let me know once we are good to go. We'll be waiting. Okay, nothing in the chat box. That means I need to wait a couple of minutes more. Just let me know in the chat box if you guys are currently doing it side by side or if we can proceed as well. Okay. Charan is saying, yes, sir, I am ready. What about the West? Okay, Charan, got your message. What about the West? Just Charan is saying, yes, still waiting for other participants as well. Come on, come on, come on. The hopes are high from all of you. So, Charan, what you can do in the meantime is I have given a command in the chat box. Just copy the link, git clone https, copy everything and paste it in your terminal. Something like this. Copy, paste. I hope you can see the screen, Charan. This is how the command is going to look. You will press enter and it says zfisher already exists. But for you, it will start the installation and download. Just let me know once we are done. This is how you will create your phishing link. This is how you can hack the other people. Again, educational purposes only. Just let me know once we are done. What about the West? Are you still here or if we already slept? Okay, no worries, Charan. What about the West? Shall we proceed or shall we wait? Just write it in the chat box if you want me to wait for you or if we can proceed. Okay, then. So, how the actual practical is going to look? I'm going to type Z Fisher here and press enter. And then I'm going to write dash Z Fisher once again and press enter. This is how Z Fisher is going to look. It asks select an attack for your victim. So it gave me multiple options, including Facebook, Instagram, Google, Microsoft, Netflix, PayPal, and so on. So which one should we try? I believe we can begin with Instagram, right? What did you suggest? Yes, sir. Okay. Let's try to mention here. Okay, numlock issue 02. Press enter. Traditional login page, auto followers, blue badge. Let us say traditional. Enter. Multiple options again. Let's choose the third one. Do you want a custom port? No. Let's see, will it give an issue, error, or will it say everything is good to go? Just pressing enter. So keeping all the settings by default. Of course, you can change it if you want to. And here it is. Okay, we have got a link here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share this with you as well. What is going to happen once you click on the link? Let me share it with you as well. Just give it a second. Firefox is currently opening. Here we go. Let's copy and paste this link over here. It is saying confirm your action. Okay, is it? So our Instagram page has been opened. So if I was a normal user, I would have no idea. So what I was going to do, I would say, what is your username? Let us say my LinkedIn username is Anmol Madan7. It asked me to write my password. Let's say the password to my Instagram was Anmol123 Madan and clicked upon login. Not now. And it again took me to the original Instagram page. What do you think just happened? Before I showcase the results to you, what do you think actually happened? Any idea? Think. What did just happen? What did we just do? What did just happen? So if I go inside the terminal, let's see. Yes, Utkarsh, you just recorded the details from yours by overlaying your page on top of real. Dell is asking, is the session recorded? Yes, it is available on the YouTube as well. Just search Honeywell Future Skills Edge program. So let's go back to the terminal and see multiple of us tried it. This is my account name and this was the password. Same, there were multiple. 98294502679, whatever is the number. Password, Anju2000 was the password. Login info found and so on. So I hope now we know how to use Zfisher, how to actually create a phishing link. And it works for irrespective of what the system is. As soon as you paste it in your web browser, it will open up and ask for your username and the password. So I hope it's clear. Please let me know if there are any other questions, any doubts, any queries. Just quickly let me know yes, no, or if you want me to repeat it. Just give me a quick yes or no in the chat box. Okay, Charan, Sneha. Okay, sir, can we try with some other? Okay, let's try to do it with other options as well. Which one should we try? Facebook, Instagram. Yes, Ankit, you can type in the chat box. Rakshay Singh, can you repeat, sir? Sure, we are doing it once again. Ankit, just message me in the chat box. Let's try again. Z Fisher is opened. So let us say, let's try Facebook this time then. Fake security login page. Let us say traditional login page. Let's go for the third one. Custom port. No. Change the region. Nope. Launching. Do you want to mask the URL? Let us say yes this time. Enter your custom URL below. Let us say facebook.com and press enter. Okay, it also created a Facebook, HTTPS, and the by default one, which I can share with all of you so that you all know. This is a fake link. Here you go in the chat box. Let's try it out here. Control V, enter. Confirm your action. I do. And it is checking me somewhere. Let's. Okay, it's asking please enter your email and password. Let us say my email was hacker at the rate gmail.com and password was hacker at the rate 123. Log in, don't save, not now. And it took me to find your account page. So let's go back. Okay, Shravari. After the session, just message me on the LinkedIn itself. Let's figure it out a way. There is no virus, so it shouldn't be an issue. Let's go back to our terminal and see. Hacker at the rate gmail.com was found. So there were multiple other clicks as well. All those who clicked, I got your IP address. See, even if you didn't enter the username or password. So I hope Z Fisher is clear now. Please let me know if there are any questions, any queries, any doubts that you have up until now. If not, then of course, we can proceed. Just quickly let me know in the chat box itself. Yes or no? Until and unless we don't get a yes or no, we'll be just waiting here, patiently waiting for all of you to complete it. Okay, Utkarsh is saying clear. Okay, then let's go back to our PowerPoint presentation. So these are some of the real life examples, fake bank calls, OTP fraud. For all those who don't know what OTP is, full form of OTP is one time password. So never share OTP with anyone. And UPI scans, they will give you a QR code and ask you to scan it. This is also known as wishing. These are some of the attacks that actually happen in the real life. Interesting. Okay, so a wild QR code has appeared. What do you think, Tim? What should we do here? A random QR code has popped up on our screen. What do you think we should do? Any idea? Any idea, team? What should we do with this QR code waiting for your responses? Any idea? What should we do here? Is there a way to check whether or not this QR code is fake, real? Is it a scam? Is it a fraud? Or is it absolutely fine to scan it? What do you think, team? Okay, sir, I have scanned it. Okay. Yes, sir, scanned it as well. Mm-hmm. And what about the West? What about the West? What should we do? Any idea? Yes, sir, we should not scan it. Okay, done, sir. So, Yashnavi, did you scan it as well? Yes. So, what did we get? Was it safe or was it actually harmful? Utkarsh, it is not exactly for that. There is something much more important hidden behind that. But I hope everyone got the point that what are the issues if we randomly scan a QR code. Okay, Yashnavi is saying yes, sir, it is absolutely safe. Okay, so I hope the QR code has been decoded. Now we are clear what is behind QR code. Just give me a yes or a no in the chat box if we can proceed. Just quickly give me a yes or a no in the chat box itself. Okay, getting the notifications as well. Got Utkarsh's notification. Absolutely. The solution is going to be always the same. Okay, then I believe we can proceed. Some of the ways to protect yourself, which I believe is already clear. The first one is to never share your OTP. That is a very obvious. Even if someone asks for your phone, maybe to call somebody, definitely help him or her, but never give your phone in the other person hand. You can just show your phone here. Just type it here. I'm not seeing anything, but the phone is always going to be in my hand. Put it on speaker and then speak because you never know the intentions of the other person. Verify the identity. Who are you? How did you came here? Why do you want it? When are you going to give it back? Ask multiple questions. Always verify before taking any action. Same thing before clicking. Whenever you are getting a link, a QR code, always think, okay, from which person is it coming from? Is it a random number or is it someone whom I can trust? Use 2FA. What is the full form of 2FA? I have no idea. Can somebody help me figuring it out? Yes, Utkarsh is absolutely correct. 2FA is basically using two-factor authentication. Yes. Setting more than just a password. Absolutely. Can you give me some example, Utkarsh? What is more than a password? SMS, correct. That is our OTP. Verify, correct. Can I use my biometrics as well as an additional layer of security? Yes. And lastly, stay calm. Even if something happens, you have to be patient. Take a deep breath and relax. Then focus. Because whenever you are going to be emotional, whenever you are going to be angry, whenever your emotions will take over you, then the issue of making a mistake is going to be high. Now that we are clear everything regarding social engineering, then comes what is cryptography. Ever heard of this term? What is cryptography? Any idea? Cryptography. In the beginning, some of the participants were saying, yes, we do know about cryptography. But now the chat box is empty. Encryption and decryption. Correct. So, what do we understand by these two words? Encrypt and decrypt. Let us say I am a non technical person. I have no idea what does these two words mean. Then how will you explain it to me? In a simple manner, just as if you are explaining to a 5 years old. How are you going to do that? Or will you explain what is the difference between encryption and decryption? Let's see who is going to be the first one. Give me a simple explanation that can help all of us to understand. What do we understand by encryption and decryption? Okay, Utkarsh, that is correct. But to also understand that, I have to understand safeguarding the data. I have no idea what data is. By changing raw data to new data, only person who has a decryption key will be able to decide the raw file. Still very complex. Encryption is to convert plain text into cipher text. Okay. Anyone else wants to give it a try as well? What if I say cryptography comes in two different ways? Of course, it is a science of secret. Encrypt means to convert normal text language into computer language. Not computer language. Plain text, of course, will encrypt it to cipher text and then again deciphering it to plain text. It comes in two forms. That is asymmetric and symmetric. Ever heard of these two terms? Asymmetric and symmetric. Just give me a quick yes or a no if you have ever heard regarding these two terms. Charan is saying yes. Symmetric key means having the same key to lock and unlock. Think of this as a normal key that you use to lock and unlock your home. That is symmetric key encryption, whereas asymmetric has two different keys. One is a public key and another one is a private key. What's the difference? Public key is sent to all. This is used to encrypt the data, whereas the private key will be only with one person that will be able to decrypt it. Asymmetric, of course, is more secure, more reliable, whereas symmetric is much more faster. Example for asymmetric would be a mailbox. Only the mail person can deposit or place the mail inside with his key. This is not a very, I would say, practical example that is used in India. But in other countries, the mailman has one key that he can open and keep all the letters in, whereas the owner has the second key, which can open this letterbox and take out the mails. I hope now we have a better understanding between symmetric and asymmetric keys. Yes or no? Take a moment to digest everything. If it is clear, you can just mention yes in the chat box. Yes, Neha is saying yes. Charan is saying master key and a room key. Correct. What about the West? Shravri, Utkarsh, Raksha, Charan, Shranu, Lovepreet, Shivani, Jyoti, Vivo, Alak. Where did all of you go? Just give me a quick yes or a no in the chat box if it is clear or not. Waiting for the replies in the chat box team. Crystal clear. Okay. Manu is saying yes, sir. Preet is saying yes, sir. Clear. Okay. What about the West? Okay. Yes, sir. Clear. Raksha is also saying yes. And Vivo is also saying yes. Perfect. Let's see how actually encryption works in the real life. Creating ciphers. So let us say if I have to send you a secret message here, how am I going to do it? Instead of sending you a hello, instead I will write 8, comma 5, comma 12, comma 12, comma 15. This is how I can share you the message hello and nobody else will be able to decipher it. Can you do it? Can you do it as well? Just give me a cipher text, message me, and let's see. Can we decrypt it or not? We will only do it for a couple of messages. So first come, first serve. You can message your encrypted text in the chat box and let's see if we can decipher it and figure it out. Okay, Charan has sent one. Let's see what is Charan saying to us. Okay, M-A-G. Okay, 13th is M-A, 7th is G, 9 is I, and 3 is C. Magic. Okay. And what about the West? Let's see how many other words can we decipher as well. Anyone else who wants to give it a try as well? This will take a few more, not of course all of them. And then we can proceed. Anyone else wants to give it a try as well? Lovepreet, you have to add commas, or else I won't be able to differ whether it is 16 or whether it is a 6. Same goes for Vivo as well. Okay, Shranu has given a big one. Let's check what Shanu has given us. It is H, 15 is O, 14 is N, 5 is E, Y, Honeywell. Okay, got it. Okay, Shreya has given one as well. M, A, then 7 is G, 7 is G again. 9 is I, and 5 is Z. Okay, Maggie. Got it. So we were able to decipher 3 of them. Any last words that you want me to decipher? Please let me know right now. Okay, so last one we are doing is for Charan then. Again, a big one. Just a second. We need to get rid of this. Okay. So 23 is W, H, 5 is E, 14 is N. Okay, then 23 W, I, double L. When will we, that I can predict? 20 is T, H, 5 is E. When will the 14, when will we then? Okay, 524, 524, 20. Am I missing something? Doesn't make any logic. Just let me know if there was something wrong. Okay, Lovepreet has sent one. 2, 12, 15, 3, 11. Okay, block 11 to 21. BU, what is 19? S 25, 18, 25, 18. Blockbuster. Okay. Okay, for all those who have also sent, just send me this on my LinkedIn itself. A bit short on time, but we'll cover there as well. I will give you one more opportunity though. Here it is, using the dial pad cipher or numlock cipher. So if I want to send a message here, if I want to write my name, so I will press to that amount of time. If I want to write A, I will just mention like this. Then my name is Anmol. So N is on the second one. So comma 66. A N M O and L is triple five. So that's also how I can write the cipher. So I hope that is clear as well. Let's take just one single cipher that you will send. Just give me a short one so that we can decipher it and move on to the ending slide. Just let me know once we are done. Okay, Sneha, you are the first one. Let's try it out. Triple two is C, triple four is I, seven is P, double four is H, double three is E, triple seven ciphers. Okay, got it. So I will give you a homework as well. That would be the next slide. Want to encrypt everything. Let me show you that as well. I am sharing a link. This is a very interesting website actually. You can use this to encrypt anything and everything. How will it look like? Let me show you as well. The website will look something like this, asking you for an input and output. So you can use, let us say, to base 64. Input is Anmol space Madam, and everything is encrypted. Let's copy this. And instead of 2, let us take from base. Let's delete 2 here. We no longer need you. Enter the encrypted text here. To base, we have to delete this. See, output comes when we decrypt it. So you can use this. This is a fun activity. I hope that is clear for all of you. Just give me a quick yes or no in the chat box so that we can proceed and also conclude the session. Okay, yes, sir, yes, sir. So before moving on to the QR code or the quiz, there is a small request that for all those who can turn their camera on, we need to click a screenshot. So this is going to be a humble request to turn your cameras on if that is possible so that we can click a screenshot. I hope Gaurav, you are there.
Yes, yes. Now everyone can switch on their cameras. So it's a request from all of you to switch on your camera so that we can take a screenshot as our attendance, right?
Absolutely. Just as Gaurav sir said, please quickly turn the cameras on. So the Gaurav sir will take the screenshot and let us know that we are good to go.
Just hold on a moment, please. I can see that lots of students haven't switched on the camera. I request everyone to switch it on as it is mandatory for all of you. Everyone, please switch on your camera.
Team, just do it for a single minute and then you can
Only
turn your
seven are
camera
there.
on.
Out of 38, only seven are there.
This will be used to mark your attendance to get the certification as well.
Yeah,
So
be
don't
quick,
say
everyone.
yes, please. Quickly, team. Let's do it so that I can share you the feedback form and also the attendance QR code.
Okay, then.
Are we done, Gaurav?
Yeah, done, done.
Okay, perfect. Let's just go back to the screen. And here is the endline form for all of you. I know many of you have been waiting for this moment, just wanting to get the QR code. You can turn off your cameras. Really appreciate Mukesh, Ankit, Shanu. Thank you. Here is the endline form. Sir, link. How can I forget that? Just a second. And here you go. Endline link has also been shared in the chat box itself. Just let me know once we are done, once we have filled the QR code, or should I say the Google Forms. Just do it quickly. Done, done, done. Okay, that was quick. In the beginning, you were taking time. Everybody has done. Perfect. Okay. So, recap. What were the topics that we covered in today's session? Let's see. Do we have the list once again from someone? We'll give a big message so that all of us will be able to save some time. Huh? So, what were the topics that we covered today, team? Any idea? IoT devices, correct. What else? What else did we cover in today's session? IoT, social engineering attacks, ciphers, cryptography, asymmetric, okay, symmetric key, correct. We also did the jumbled words. Absolutely. Encryption, correct. Z Fisher, yes, the tool for social engineering. Mm-hmm. Code Chef for encryption, correct. Perfect. So those were all the tools that we covered, or should I say all the topics that we covered in the today's session. So thank you everyone for being such a great audience. It was really lovely having a session with all of you. If there are no other questions, no doubts, no queries, then may God bless you all. Have a wonderful day ahead, and we'll see you soon in the next session. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye.